Do you ever see something so simple, something that happens every day, and yet it completely changes or aligns with the way that you think? That's what happened to me the other day. I saw this video on YouTube of this man walking up a long, steep flight of stairs, all by himself. But on either side of him, lines of people packed into escalators. They were all headed to the same destination, and I thought to myself, this right here is the definition of success. Think about it. Everyone in that moment had the exact same choice, stairs or escalator, and yet 99.9% chose the easy path, the escalator. But why? Because it's human nature to avoid discomfort. It's automatic. It's an effortless, hardwired autopilot setting that will choose the path 100 out of 100 times if you don't interrupt that programming. Funny thing is, most of the people on those escalators probably looked at this guy climbing the stairs and thought, what an idiot. This guy over here wasting energy when we're all going to end up in the same place. But here's the secret no one realizes. It's not about just getting to the top. It's about who you become on the way to the top and the lessons learned that prepare you for the new challenges once you arrive. Let me explain. When you take the stairs or the road less traveled, you're building strength, discipline, endurance. You're proving to yourself that you can do the hard things. Those skills, those mental muscles, they're not just going to help you get to the top. They're exactly what will help you navigate the new challenges and ultimately what will keep you there. Because here's the truth no one talks about. Achieving success is one thing, but staying successful, that's an entirely different game. Most people think that they can coast once they have made it, but that's a dangerous mindset. The very thing that got you there, your grit, your resilience, that needs to grow even more once you've hit the top. I mean, imagine a runner training relentlessly to win his first race and then completely stopping training because they'd won a race. Sounds ridiculous, but I see it all the time. Comfort and complacency kills dreams just as fast as never having dreams at all. Winning means you need to train harder and smarter because the next level of challenges will be more difficult as the competition has also risen with your accomplishments. This applies to entrepreneurship, relationships, and life in general. How many people do you know who work just hard enough to get by? They rely on talent or a lucky break, and yes, it may have worked for a while. But as soon as they're faced with a challenge that they weren't prepared for, they crumble. And why? Because they didn't build the strengths and skills needed on the way up. They skipped the stairs and they relied on the escalator. Let me make this very clear. The longevity of your success is almost always defined by the severity of the battles you endured to arrive. If you took shortcuts, it will show. If you avoided the struggle, it will show. You might get lucky and make it to the top for a period of time, but you won't have the skills or the mindset to stay there. The very moment life hits you with the next challenge, and trust me, it will, you'll find out exactly what you're made of or what you're not made of. But if you've trained for it, if you've walked the stairs, taken the road less traveled, put in the time it takes to have sustainable success, you'll be ready. Not only ready to stay at the top, but to climb to that next level. There's one thing that I've learned over 25 years of entrepreneurship to be almost universally true. As tempting as that shortcut appears, the fastest way to make your path longer is by taking the shortcut. So here's my challenge to you. Take the stairs every single time. When life gives you an easy path or a hard one, pick the one that forces you to grow. You might sweat, you might get tired, people will likely call you crazy. But when you reach the top, you won't be standing there wondering if you belong or afraid that you might get knocked down, because you'll have the strength, the resilience, and the confidence to conquer whatever comes next. Because success isn't about where you end up. It's about who you become on the way. See you at the top. Well, you've made it to the end of another one of my videos. If you enjoyed it, Subscribe, like, and comment. And as I always say, if you didn't like it, well, subscribe anyways. See you at the next video.